Hey everyone, it's Lisa from Moon Prism Planner, and welcome back to my channel for another video, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you stick around. Today I'm going to be planning for the week of, I can't even see, January 14th through the 20th in my vertical neutral life planner. And this kit is by Dash of Sun Designs, and it is called Hello Winter. I forgot that there was another kit behind it, so I just had to kind of sneak that out of there. That is for later. So yeah, this kit is called Hello Winter. There was also some extras that I kind of moved to the side, so we'll, use those later. I chose the silver foil to go with this kit. When you order from Dash of Sun, you can choose what kind of foil you'd like for your kits. And this is the mini kit, so it's just 4 pages. And there's the washi sheet with the 9th full box and your cut strips of washi. And I just love these cute little snowflakes all over the full boxes and the washi and stuff. It's so cute. And then here's the previous week in full. If you would like to see it up close, I do have close-ups on my Instagram. You can check that out there. So we are going to be going over this week together as I go ahead and lay down the basics of the kit, like the full boxes and the washi and the date covers and stuff. So that way it's not super boring and I don't have nothing to talk about. Anyway, I was kind of struggling right there to figure out which one I wanted to use there. But yeah, so let's go over the last week. Oh, really quick, links to the shops and any coupon codes I have or discount codes will be linked down below in the description box. So make sure you check there if you want, to go and check out these shops that I'm mentioning, as well as any tools that I use while I'm planning and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, by the way, I do also want to apologize if you can hear any background noise. My son is out in the living room watching TV and I told him to turn the TV down, but I don't know if you can still hear it. Anyway, so why am I out of breath? Okay. So Monday the 7th, let's see. We had Chipotle for dinner. I remember that. Those are some date covers by Dash of Sun. That's her January colorway. And then those are some silver date dots by My Noes Addiction. So Monday we had Chipotle for dinner. I love Chipotle so much. Their chips and the red hot salsa. Oh, it's so, I could just eat it all day long, every single day. And then we went to the psychiatrist. Well, my son had an appointment and y'all, it was wild. Okay. I've never seen it so packed. And I heard 3 people complaining that they had to wait an hour. And I was like, no way. Why would you have to wait so long? Anyway, yeah. So we ended up waiting over an hour too. I kind of told this story a little bit during last week's Plan With Me because I uploaded the Plan With Me late. Anyway, so I won't go into too much detail. Basically, I was just really annoyed because we waited over an hour for our appointment. So that was Monday. And then on Tuesday, nothing much really happened. We just did a library event. And he did this messy paint thing with some magnets where they put paint on a screw and then they put the magnet underneath the canvas paper or whatever and then dragged it around and stuff. It was a mess. But he liked it. Wednesday, we didn't do much either. My son did do a racer event at the library and that was pretty neat because they showed a little video, an introductory video about NASCAR and the pit crew. And so how fast the pit crew can change the tires and gas up the car and all this. And it is super impressive. I think that they said that one of the fastest pit crews can do everything in 12 seconds or something. It's oh my gosh, it's so fast. It's really cool. And then after that, they just built their own little race cars out of some recycled parts and rubber bands and stuff. So that was fun. Also, let's see, Thursday was I ended my Instagram giveaway, my 1,000 follower giveaway. Oh, and Thursday was also really a crazy day. So it was dismissal time and I was picking up my son and the bell had just rung. So they just unlocked the gates for all the parents to come in. And then suddenly somebody was talking about oh, this person has a gun and they're pointing it at people and Panic ensued. Like, some people were confused and just kind of like, what? Like, like looking around, and the other people were like running. And like I turned around like, what? And I saw people like ducking behind their cars and stuff, like their parked cars, like by the school. So luckily, because they had just opened the gates, I was able to get to Gage. I was able to get to my son. Because they they meet outside for the parents to come and pick them up. So, since they unlocked the gates, I was able to like run over there and tell him, come on, we have to get inside, like, come on, hurry. Like, he was kind of like, what's going on, Mom? I was just like, Gage, come on, hurry. Anyways, so we went, everybody, like, they were like shooing everybody back inside the school, like, parents and stuff too. And locking the gates, and the school went into a hard lockdown. But okay, so what happened was, luckily everybody was fine and safe. I mean, a lot of people were really scared though, and I felt so bad because, a lot of the, like, in the classroom that we were in, there was only like 3 parents, and so a lot of the kids were just, there by themselves with their teacher, like their parents weren't there. And then, like, some of the little girls were like crying the whole time. It was sad. But anyway, luckily everybody was safe and fine. This lady, it turns out, is like this elderly lady, and she got like real pissed off at people who were like parking their cars in front of her house. When it was, like, cause they would park in, cause her house was like right across from the school. So from the street though, like the street separated it. And so people would like, I mean, if you've ever seen a school when it's time to pick up the kids, it gets like crazy. There's cars everywhere, parked all over the place. So she was like, I guess, getting pissed off at people who kept parking in front of her like driveway or her house or something. I don't know. So anyway, so she decided to like go outside and sit around with like a shotgun or a rifle. I don't know which one it is because I've heard multiple stories. So, but yeah, she was like sitting outside with a shotgun or something, like pointing at people when they were trying to park in front of her house. So that's still not okay. By the way, those sparkly, glittery, holographic headers are from Rose Colored Days. And then those blue scalloped headers are a $1 Wednesday from Cozy Paper Co. But yeah, so yeah, apparently she actually was sitting out there with a gun and pointing it at people. And so police were called, and there was a ton of police cars everywhere. And I could kind of hear them talking over their like intercom at her, but I didn't understand what they were saying. And then the teacher started playing like a YouTube video, probably to distract the kids. I'm assuming he just probably didn't want the kids to like hear what was going on, especially if their like shots started getting fired, you know what I mean? So I can understand why he did that, because I mean, the police are there, so we're not really in any danger anymore. Like, we were still in lockdown, but if this person is like surrounded and stuff, then we're not in any like imminent danger because the police are there. So yeah, I'm sure that's why he turned on the video, was to kind of mask the sound. So the police came, and from what I heard was that they did take her into custody, but apparently she's like not in jail, I guess. They just kind of like let her go, like, with a warning or something, like, don't be doing that. I don't know. So that's what I heard happened to her. But yeah, so luckily everybody was safe. Is the bottom line, is that nobody got hurt. It wasn't like some, active shooter situation, which would have been terrifying. And I'm just glad I got there when I did, because if I had gotten there like late, and then to know that like he was locked in there and there was like somebody with a gun around, I would have just been like losing my mind. I would have been like hysterically crying and like trying to like get in the school, like, let me in, where's my son? Like, I would have been going crazy. So luckily I got there right when it happened, so I could be with him in the school and keep him calm and let him know that we're okay, So that was my Thursday. How about yours? Those, by the way, those snowflake headers are also from Cozy Paper Co., and those are another $1 Wednesday. They are silver foiled, and they're supposed to be header overlays, but like, I don't care. I just use them as clear headers. I'm starting a new trend, y'all. Anyway, we're going to move into the sidebar, but I'm going to finish up my week real quick. Friday, my son had a dentist appointment, and I was very surprised and happy to learn that he had no cavities, which I was still confused about, because we went to the dentist the prior week, and he said that he had a really bad cavity and he wanted to refer him to the pediatric dentist because of his ADHD. And I don't know. So I was like, okay, whatever. And then the pediatric dentist, who was very friendly, I love them. They were all so nice. And they even had a TV on the ceiling. So when your kid is like reclined, all the way back and they're poking around in their mouth, they can just stare up at the ceiling and watch a movie or something or a TV show. So I was like, wow, this place is nice. So I'm glad he referred me there, because I'd rather him go there, because then they were like, yeah, he has no cavities. Like, I'm like, are you sure? I mean, I don't want to, second guess you, but like, why did he tell me that he did then? What? And she said, oh, like, he's, I don't know, he works with adult teeth. They look for different stuff within the adult mouth and whatever. And I'm like, okay, it just kind of sounds like he don't know what he's talking about, but whatever. Like, I don't know. I was just happy that he didn't have any cavities. And then Saturday he had bowling again. He's in a little bowling league, like a children's, bowling league. He's getting better and better. I'm so proud of him. I mean, obviously he still throws like a ton of gutter balls, but he's never frustrated about it. Like, he's a good sport about it. And every time he plays, he usually almost always gets a better score than he did the last time he played. So he's getting better and better. So I'm proud. And we watched the movie Solo, like the Star Wars movie, about Han Solo. So that was cool too. Anyways, that was a recap of last week. So moving on again to my sidebar. The Grateful For sticker is from Cozy Paper Co. Unfortunately, I only have those in gold. So if you're not new here, then you will already know that I don't mind mixing my metals, as long as you can tell what my main metal is. And there's like a ton of silver in this spread, so you can clearly tell my main metal is silver. So I have a little gold and a little hollow here and there, and that's fine with me. So anyway, yeah, so the Grateful For is Cozy Paper Co. And I use that with the Monday through Sunday tracker, because I track something I am grateful for that day, so I don't forget to be grateful. And then I just use the to-do header on the bottom and just use that as like a weekly to-do list, which I just really am like bad about using, but that's what that's for. And since the Dash of Sun Designs kit comes with 2 Monday through Sunday trackers, but no like full box checklist, I just make my own with the little, checklist flag that comes in the kit. She is going to be reformatting that though. So you get 1 Monday through Sunday and an actual full box checklist. And I used to PR for her, but I don't anymore, but that is why I know that, because I was in the know. So I think she's already releasing it in some of her kits. So it's not like a top secret thing or anything. So moving on to Monday, I layered a like little Nikki doodled heart and a little money icon from the Rose Colored Days sampler for Monday over a half box, because I used the money because it was a job offer for my college. So that was a surprising thing. Monday I'm memory planning, because I planned this week on Tuesday the 15th. So Monday was memory planning. So, but yeah, I used to work for my college last semester. It was a work study position. So, the funds came from like a budget from the school that goes towards, it's for like helping you with your, financial expenses for the school or whatever, for classes and books and whatever. Anyway, but you only qualify if you have like a good enough GPA and you are taking a certain amount of classes, whatever, right? So in this semester, the spring semester, I am not taking any classes, so I no longer qualify for work study. So I told them I would be back, but then that was before I realized I wouldn't be taking classes. So I had to tell them, like, I'm sorry, I won't be back, I no longer qualify. But then she called me, my supervisor, and said, we talked to the coordinator and we really like you and we would really like for you to come back and work for us, like as an actual job. So that was sweet and I'm happy to be back. So yeah, that's why I used a heart, because I'm happy, and then, the $sign because it's money. And then the other half box for the day was for my son joining the kids club bowling at one of the casinos that's over by his school, because I found out they have a program where kids can bowl 1 free game per day. So I thought that'd be cute. Like he could, practice bowling for the league when he bowls on Saturdays. And he also got his first real strike. He did throw a strike last week, but it was technically a spare. If you know anything about bowling, it was technically a spare, because his first bowl was open. But anyway, so he kind of threw a strike last week, but it wasn't technically a strike. But this time, and it was really cool because it was like we had just started the game. Nobody had bowled anything, and he was going to go first. He was playing with my father-in-law. And so he let him go first, and he just like rolled a strike, like first roll, no practice. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so impressed with him. He is doing great. I mean, he didn't like continually roll a bunch more strikes or anything, but he still is doing great. And he did roll a couple more strikes. So yeah, like he's just, wow, he's impressing me. And it's like, maybe this is the sport for him. Like, I had no idea. So anyway, though, that was my Monday. Moving on to Tuesday, I used a quarter box from the kit and then a little stethoscope from the Sticker Genie to mark that I had a doctor appointment. Oh, and by the way, those countdown stickers are from Rose Colored Days. They are from a non-foiled Oops grab bag, and that's why they're cut a little bit off, and it was kind of hard for me to like peel them up, and they were kind of ripping a little bit, but then I started getting the hang of it more like from Wednesday on. So yeah, so those are to mark the countdown for my friend's wedding, because I'm going to be a bridesmaid in her wedding. And what are we, today's Wednesday. Yeah, so we're almost down to single digit days already, so I'm sure she's freaking out. But I'm also freaking out because I have put on a little weight since I started a medication, so that's really frustrating. And I hope I still fit my bridesmaid dress. I'm going to be like really mad and don't know what to do if I don't. So I think I'll try it on today just to make sure, because if it doesn't, maybe I can get somebody to alter it. Anyway, because I'm probably not going to like just magically drop like 15 pounds like a week before the wedding. So anyways, back to Tuesday. So I used this strip of the confetti washi from Simply Gilded, and it's holographic dots, and I think it's the like, what is this color? Is this like the same color as Stormy? I don't know, some dark gray. Just to kind of use as like, cause I was going to use a to-do header from the kit, but I have these little dainty, adorable to-do scripts from Sadie stickers from an old $2 Tuesday. And they're silver, and they've got two cute little bows on the ends of them, so I thought that would be perfect. So I just used a little 3-heart checklist with that little to-do makeshift header situation, because I ran a lot of errands on Tuesday. I went to the post office, I went to the library, and then I also went to my mom's house to drop off a Christmas present, which is obviously in the middle of January, and it's almost her birthday. Her birthday's actually the 21st. But anyway, yeah, that was a late present. Moving on to Wednesday. So Wednesday, that half box is to mark a staff meeting for my job. So I'm using a meeting script from Rose Colored Days, and that is from an Oops grab bag as well, but they're cut pretty well. So I'm not sure what's oops about them. And they're gold foiled, but again, I couldn't choose because those were just like given to me in the oops bag. So like whatever. And then that little time dot is from my noes addiction. Since that was a meeting at 10 a.m. Since the first day of work is the 22nd, because 21st is MLK Day. So yeah, we just had like a staff meeting, and I work for now, it was the same position and everything as last semester. I work for our Centers of Academic Success, which is like the tutoring department. So I work with a lot of tutors. Anyway, and students, obviously. So then I'm going to mark uploading my plan with me, because today is actually the 16th, because I'm slacking, and I'm hopefully going to upload this plan with me today. So I'm using a My Noes Addiction holographic triple arrow, and I always point that up for upload. And then I use a Rose Colored Days upload script and play button in silver foil to mark uploading my plan with me. Oh, I also used a Bill Do sticker from the kit for a bill, and then I'm using these beautiful shattered holographic flags from Rose Colored Days that was also in an Oops grab bag, and then a gold foiled nail polish icon from Magic Prints Co. Unfortunately, when I ordered from Magic Prints Co., I only got gold and rose gold because I don't really like silver. But, I need to stock up my silver because I do obviously plan during the winter months, and in the winter months is when I use silver. So a lesson learned, just order all 3 foils whenever you order something in foil. So anyways, that was for painting my nails. I love those flags so much. They're so gorgeous. Moving on to Thursday, I'm using a couple of these like squared off quarter boxes. They're a little smaller than quarter boxes, but I don't know what to call them. Just to mark that I need to check my Disney Movie Club and my Amazon Subscribe and Save, since those are the kind of subscriptions that you have to, do something about. Otherwise, you're just going to get billed. So I put that in my monthly, but I rarely put it in my weekly. But I'm trying to do that because I don't want to forget, because then I'm going to get charged. So yeah, with Disney Movie Club, I just go in there and decline the movie if I don't want it. And then with Subscribe and Save, you can subscribe to like all kinds of different stuff. and then you can just unsubscribe from it or whatever, skip a month or something. You know, like usually it's like regular kind of stuff, like maybe some cat food or, you know, some like toothpaste or something. I don't know, whatever, toilet paper, that kind of thing. So anyways, I got to decline those things. And then we'll move on to Friday. So I have more bills due since Friday is always payday. That's why I never mark payday in my planner, is because my husband gets paid every single week. So I will mark payday when it's my payday because I'm paid semi-monthly, but he's paid like every Friday. So bill due, obviously. And then I am also going to take another one of those gorgeous shattered hollow flags from Rose Colored Days and layer it with a cute little hand-drawn bow clip from Cozy Paper Co. with silver foil. And that is a $1 Wednesday to mark pre-planning for the next week, which is the wedding week. I'm so excited. I've never been a bridesmaid, y'all. This is probably the only time I'm ever going to be a bridesmaid because I don't have a lot of friends, and friends I do have are married. So like whatever, I'm excited. Hopefully again, I fit the dress. And then I'm taking one of the fancy labels from the kit. There's only one. It's like a glittery appointment label, and marking Trash Eve since Saturday is our trash day. So I'm just using a little trash icon that comes in the kit. I do have some from Magic Prince Co., but they're gold and I really wanted to minimize the gold. So I'm just using the one in the kit. And then my Trash Eve scripts in silver from Binks and Bones, who I PR for as well. So check the description box again for any discount codes. Then moving on to Saturday, normally I would mark in the upper half of Saturday that we have bowling, you know, for my son's league, but he does not have bowling this Saturday because it is the holiday weekend for Martin Luther King, since Monday is MLK Day. So bowling is canceled for that weekend. So, so no bowling for there. Just the 7 days left until the wedding countdown. And then I'm just using the same My News Addiction and Rose Colored Days set up to mark filming, since I do film my Plan With Me's on Saturdays. And then I also took a glittery half box from the kit to mark that we have a dinner. It's like a girls' night with my bride. Originally that was supposed to be the bachelorette party, but she changed it to be like her birthday slash birthday slash bridal shower. So she's not having a bachelorette. So it's just going to be like dinner and then like a little concert of some like local artists. So since it's not a bachelorette, I'm going to be bringing my husband so we can all have a good time. And then on Sunday, I just need to edit my Plan With Me and get it uploaded in time. Hopefully I will. There is by the way, that girls' night sticker I layered on that box in hollow is from Rose Colored Days. Forgot to mention, sorry. There's my gorgeous weekend banner. I love it so much. It just really matches this kit so well. Everything is Simply Gilded except for the glittery silver one in the middle. That's a Target dollar spot. And then here's my silver weekend banner from Rose Colored Days. It's so scripty and beautiful. And I really love the way this kit came out, y'all. I am not a silver person. I'm not a blue person either, but I knew when I saw this kit from Dash of Sun, I was like, I have to have this. It's so gorgeous. And I was a little iffy about using those scalloped headers from Cozy Paper Co. because there's not that kind of blue in this kit, but I just went with it anyway. Same with that Simply Gilded, that's blue. It's like not the same kind of blue, but I just went with it and I'm so happy I did because it just looks so gorgeous. I'm so glad I brought in the hollow because it just, I don't know, it makes it look a little more icy, but like pretty rainbowy icy. It's just so freaking gorgeous. I'm obsessed with this kit and the way it turned out. So I hope that you enjoyed it as well. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I hope to see you next week for next week's Plan With Me. And definitely follow my Insta if you want to see some up-close shots of this after the pen and it's all completed and everything. But yeah, hope to see y'all next time. All right, take care, y'all. Bye.